that today is a very momentous occasion for the state of Meghalaya. We are setting a new trend for the future of the state and future of the region, future of the nation. With utmost sense of humility, but complete sense of responsibility and commitment towards fulfilling our responsibility in serving the people, serving the state, and serving the nation. We have taken a conscious decision to march with one of the political parties, which all of you know, the All India Trinamool Congress. Now, this is a culmination of our exhaustive due diligence, analysis, and trying to understand as to how best we can respond to our call of duty towards our people and our state and our nation as a whole. You have seen in the past, in the preceding years, how we have collectively, while we were part of the government with regional parties, we led the government as Indian National Congress. Subsequently, there was for the first time in 2013, when in the history of state of Meghalaya, there was a government led by Congress without any regional parties as coalition partner. That was a trendsetter. And that was, of course, because the people have had the kind of trust and confidence on the whole team, consequent upon the collective responsibility that we have demonstrated with complete sense of commitment, honesty, and probity in public life. Even in 2018, you have seen on the run-up for election, there has been lots of flip-flop on the run-up for election. We were obviously confident of forming government, but somehow we could not form government. We did end up being the single largest party in 2018 general election. But for the reasons known to all of us, we could not form the government. Again, afterwards, post-election, there has been aggressive activity towards poaching our members from the group that we had. We had 21. Subsequently, because of other reasons, we slowly got reduced and we are now 17. We were 17. But even as this group of 17, we have collectively demonstrated our commitment to fulfill our purpose in as far as our public life is concerned. Today, as we look at the prevailing political scenario across the nation and in our state in particular, we can explain as to how this decision, which is a very conscious decision that we have taken, have culminated. It is with a complete sense towards the service that is required to be provided by us as the elected representatives. The commitment towards the people, the commitment towards the state for the larger good of the people and larger good of the state have superseded everything else. There is no other consideration which has brought us to this ultimate decision that we have consciously taken collectively. Today, I am of the opinion that the country must really understand the prevailing political scenario. We have looked at the available space that is available before us to play the role of the opposition and also to play the role of an effective opposition to ultimately seek the mandate of the people to have the handbook affairs of governance in our hand. Because we feel that we have a team, in as far as the state of Meghalaya is concerned, who have demonstrated efficiency, commitment, and therefore have been able to get the kind of trust and confidence from the people. Now, this trust and confidence of the people must be honored, and that's the reason why we thought that we must look at an effective available space which can provide us the right kind of platform to fulfill that objective. So we did exhaustive study. We did explore the options available. We did try to explore the option within the party itself as to whether as whether as the oldest party in the country, the grand old party, Indian National Congress, whether as Indian National Congress, we can really fulfill our responsibility and fulfill our purpose in as far as serving the state, serving the nation is concerned. But I'm sorry to say that in spite of all our efforts and endeavor, it seems to be elusive. And there's a reason for us to believe that we are failing in our duty, in our responsibility towards the people and towards the nation, in as far as our role as opposition is concerned. In our democracy, there has to be an equilibrium. While we are in opposition, we must play the role of opposition effectively so that we can take head on with the party in power in the event of any situation where we feel that the concerns of the people are not being addressed, the interests of the people are being compromised, the sustainability of our democracies are under threat. There is a reason for the political party in opposition to ensure that space available for the opposition is effectively, optimally utilized. And this is something which is wanting in as far as in Indian National Congress is concerned. We have tried our best to prevail upon the leadership. You have seen how many times we have met our trips. We keep on making trips after trips to Delhi, which should have been the other way around. But in spite of that, we have failed to prevail upon the leadership. And today, therefore, we look at available options. And we did try to reach out to many people, many friends. And ultimately, also came across some, we had to look at, okay, can we have the proper analysis of the whole situation to understand the pulse of the people within the state of Meghalaya, in the northeastern region, and across the nation. The pulse of the people today say that, yes, there is a need for a strong pan-India alternative as a political party. And this is based on the perception that the Indian National Congress is failing to really respond to its call of duty as the main opposition party in the country. And therefore, our exercise to find a viable pan-India option to take care of the state, to take care of the region of the Northeast, and to take care of the whole nation and the interests of the nation ultimately culminated into this decision. Fortunately, I came across also with many senior political party leaders from different parties, including my association with many senior leaders in the Indian National Congress helped me to understand the ground reality and exactly what is happening in Indian National Congress. Therefore, we had to look at available friends, strategies. I must also be very frank. In search of these, I also end up meeting my friend Prasant Kishorji, one of the strategists, whom we all know, who can make a difference and who can be a friend as well. I am very happy to disclose that when we interacted, I felt that we share the same objective aim, where the interests of the people, interests of the state, and interests of the nation superseded everything else. And how, as people who are in public life, can actually fully, optimally utilize our potentialities in serving the people. Today, I must tell you that in my preceding years, we have not been able to fully or optimally utilize our potentialities in serving the state and serving the people. Let me be very frank and let me be very blunt. That's why the optimal utilization of our potentialities must not be suppressed because of any unavoidable situation or reason. Therefore, we need to look at how we can best utilize our God-gifted potentialities and be honest to our responsibilities towards our people, towards our state, towards our nation. And with this exercise, we found a space, a platform, and we decided to march with All India Trinamool Congress. And I would like to assure all our friends, the people of the state, people of the region, and the nation as a whole. This whole coming together has a larger objective of really finding a viable, strong, acceptable pan-India platform to be provided by a political party, by all the like-minded people who share the same objective and commitment to come together and collectively try our best. We haven't yet tried our best. I think it is time that we should all try our best. Thank you, friends.